think I'm live. I think I'm live. It's November 2nd, 2025. Usually when I do a YouTube video, I get pretty sidetracked. But this isn't like a normal YouTube video. It's more of a personal diary that others can, I guess, track the progress of myself with. November 2nd, 2025. And I'm smoking on a acid cigar. I don't know. It's not a fat doink. Just a cigar. This is kind of my excuse to smoke a cigar, was doing this video. So, yeah. So, yeah. November 2nd, 2025. I want to do weekly updates every Sunday on myself, where my mind's at, where my spirit's at, and where I'm at physically. I had a period last year where I had regular Monday night meetings with a group, and it was just like self-improvement, working out, reading books, and all types of good jazz like that. And since then I've strayed off and haven't been as disciplined with myself, and I'm hoping this will be a way for me to dial in my focus. Focus is such a big thing, and for a while now I haven't had that focus. Each week I'd like to follow a similar format so it's easy to gauge my progress. Progress both. Your progress spiritually, mentally, and physically, right? So first I'd like to start off with an introduction. Every week, introduce myself. Second, I want a mission statement, what the fuck I'm about, and why the fuck I'm about it, what I want out of life. Third, my weekly update, how my workouts went that week, how my diet was, how my sleep was, how my recovery was, and just what's going on in my life personally. Fourth is my philosophy. I would like this to be more of a teaching learning experience. You know, I think of myself as a very deep thinker. I feel like I have a lot of thoughts. I see the world in a lot of different ways, or I try to. Maybe I'm delusional, but I don't think there's a lot of ways that I build on my thoughts. You know, I'm not a very good writer. I wish I was. I wish I could just write down all my thoughts and elaborate on them, but I just can't really do that. I feel like even speaking to others, I don't really have the opportunity to go deep into abstract thoughts and philosophy and talking about life in general. So maybe talking to a camera is how I do that. So weekly, I would like to bring some piece of philosophy and share my own philosophies on life and just day-to-day shit. So yeah. And I would like to smoke a cigar every Sunday. So I'm trying to quit nicotine right now. So it'd be nice to like just have a little nicotine every Sunday, you know. Just mellow out, man. So yeah, I want an introduction, mission statement, my weekly update, philosophy, and then the last thing in my weekly updates is just what I want to do in the upcoming week and what I hope to bring back on the following Sunday. Say, hey, I did what the fuck I said I was going to be about this week, right? So I guess I can go ahead and start I'm going to go through the fucking what I said I was going to do. weekly. I guess I'll do it today. Today's the first time I'm doing this, and probably since February, March, April, May, June, July, August. 5, 6, 7. So this is the first time I'm doing this in 7 months, and it feels kind of shitty. 7 months is a long time not being focused, you know? It's a lot of life in a short amount of time. I don't fucking know. I'm going off on a tangent. Okay, this is my weekly update. So, introduction. My name's Caleb. I don't feel like sharing my last name. I'm 24. I am working on becoming a firefighter. I'm currently a full-time firefighter, but I don't have my firefighter certs. I'm going through EMT school at the moment. I'm going through fire academy. Currently in the National Guard. I have been for a couple years now. I want to be a Green Beret, but I'm not really acting like it. So that's why I'm doing this. So following my completion of all my fire certs this year, the January, February time frame, I should have all my certifications. I plan to maintain my focus and act on my actions harder in pursuing that Green Beret journey. I live alone, a lot of time to think, which I enjoy. I enjoy thinking. I drive a red-ass Mustang. I've just bought a Harley Davidson motorcycle Street Glide. I guess I can talk a little bit why I'm doing this too. I don't know why. Fuck. I don't know why. Okay. So within my mission statement, I'm going to add my why, because I think your why is such an important thing. Anything you do, why the fuck are you doing it? Because if you don't have a good why, you're not going to fucking finish whatever you started. My why for doing these videos is to, or these weekly recaps, is to help me grow as a fucking person and be able to look back and say, okay, here was a little bit of growth. Okay, here was a little bit of growth. Oh, yeah. And then I look back like, oh, I have a year of videos. Well, now I can see a massive fucking amount of growth. And, I don't know, really just to be able to voice my thoughts, voice my philosophy, my life, and hopefully something to look back on, right? My why, though, as to why I want to go on this journey would be, I just don't want to be mediocre, man. Life is such a abstract concept. You can look at your life as a day-to-day monotonous life of completing individual tasks. What the fuck am I saying? I don't know. I just don't want my life to go by me and look back and be like, wow, I didn't really do jack fucking shit. I lived a comfortable life. I lived a weak life. Now, you might have shit to show for it and like material goods if you had a good job, but could you look back in your life and be proud of what you did? I don't know, I just think life's such a gift, and I think it's a damn shame not to live to your full potential, and I'm not living to my full potential, and I want to. So I guess that's my why today. Maybe next week will be better. My mission statement? Holy fuck. I don't have that ready. My mission statement is to grow as an individual, to provide and be a resource to the people, my family, my friends, my co-workers around me. my community, being a firefighter and a National Guardsman. I just want to be a good person. I want to be a good person who lives a good life. Philosophy today. I feel like already today maybe I shared a little bit more. I'm kind of happy of the philosophy that I have shared personally, but at the same time, every week I would like to bring in someone else's philosophy. Today I was watching YouTube videos about a samurai, a Ronin. I forgot his name. But next week I'd like to bring you back up. Yeah, that wasn't very helpful, was it? But yeah, I'm going to share you one of my favorite quotes and what I think is kind of a philosophy. It is. It's fucking the coolest quote in the whole frickin' world. And yeah, so it's a Theodore Roosevelt quote. Can't tell you the history about it, but I know the words are pretty impactful and it means a lot to me. Ew. I will say it in a second. It's not the critic who counts. It's not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles or where the doer deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who actually strives to do the deed, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotion, who spends himself in a worthy cause. Fuck, do I not remember it? Who at the best and... Oh, fuck, I gotta look it up. That's bad. That's bad. I should know that. I'm gonna put it on the screen right now. No. It's not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles or where the doer deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who's actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotion, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. I think this is such an impactful quote because it's saying, motherfucker. Oh, this thing's it's like spitting out cigar juices. That's disgusting. That's straight tar into my lungs. That's why we're just doing it every Sunday. You know what's I think the thing with this quote is it's saying good things don't fucking come easy. And sometimes you'll do hard fucking things and achieve what you want to achieve, or you might not achieve what the fuck you're going to achieve. You can pour your whole fucking soul into something in hopes of obtaining this thing, but you might not get it. Your whole fucking soul, every fucking ounce in your being, and not achieve the task that you're trying to achieve. But that is better than... Oh my god, I'm spitting on that thing. That is 100 times better than never even fucking trying, man. Living a life where you just sit on the fucking sidelines. That fucking scares me. And I think that's why I'm so fucking hard on myself, man. Like, Like, fuck a life where you just sit on the sidelines, you know, with those cold and timid souls that neither know victory nor defeat. What the fuck do you know? You know, just taking up a small little void or small little space in the void of life, or I don't know, man. I think that's a great quote. I think if you're somehow watching this video, go ahead and look into that yourself. Maybe you can relate to this quote, maybe you can't, but at least take the time to see if you can just take something out of that, you know? Right? Alright, this is it. Hold on. I would take my whole fucking time. No one's probably gonna watch this. This is for myself. So I'm taking my time. I'm gonna enjoy the last little bit of the cigar, and then I'm going to tell you what I want to achieve this upcoming week. I'm still talking to someone like there's somebody there. I guess I didn't talk about my personal life or my weekly update. I skipped over that. Okay, yeah. Let me go back. Weekly update. My workouts are fucking ass today, or ass this week. Next week they're gonna be better. My diet, it was okay. It was here and there. It's gonna be better this upcoming week. My sleep was kind of poopy. That's just I have a busy schedule with EMT school, fire academy, and my job, my firefighting job. And my recovery, that was non-existent. I didn't do any stretching, nothing of the sorts. Personal life, ooh, personal life. I'm gonna go ahead and treat this like a fucking diary and just vent, you know. Oh my god, I'm spending so much. Fuck. In personal life, yeah, dude, I'm just super busy at the moment. I'm super busy, not really living with purpose. I'm finding attachment in things that my time. I'm trying to find my purpose in things that aren't myself at the moment. And myself, or yourself, is really all you got. And I'm taking some time to invest in myself. That's my personal life, I guess. That was kind of silly. That felt silly. This upcoming week, I would like to get a better why. I don't even know what my why's about at the moment. I guess why I'm going on this journey. Why I'm doing this journey, right? My mission statement, what the fuck I'm about. I'd like to get those better. I'd like this to run a little bit smoother next week. My workouts, man, as much as I'd say I'd like to get all my workouts this upcoming week, I don't think that's going to be a reality. I think I need to reassess my workouts and get them to work around my schedule. I'm not going to say I want to hit every workout the upcoming week, but I want to use this week as a test week to figure out my workouts moving forward. My diet, I want to hit all my macros. I don't want to overeat. I don't want to eat any sweets. I don't want to drink any energy drinks. I'm going to write these down. This upcoming week, figure out workout schedule, macros plus calories. Sleep, I would like to sleep. I don't know. We're going to ignore sleep until I have more free time. Recovery, I'd like to stretch or foam roll every day. Nicotine. I would not like to use any nicotine until next Sunday, which will be very hard. No energy drinks. I guess that's really it. If you did decide to watch any bit of this, I don't care. This is for myself, and I hope y'all have a great week, and I will be back next Sunday.